How hard is Kentucky to deal with when they're shooting the way they shot tonight?
They're a talented team. They shot the ball well. I think more than the shooting, just their ability, especially with PJ and Vanderbilt, the way they rebound the basketball, keep balls alive. For those of the young guys, they're relentless rebounders. So I think that was probably the biggest key, because they give opportunities, they keep the ball moving. Both of those guys attack their glass very aggressively.
Coach, is that the biggest difference in the Kentucky play tonight, which is played elsewhere?
No, I thought they rebounded well. I think that when they won at home, you got good energy. In most cases, you play at a different level with your home team. So I thought they did a good job with all of that. And they made shots. When you make shots, it looks differently. They played well as a team.
Kevin, after that game against Ole Miss, you said you didn't feel like y'all's defensive communication was where it needed to be. What did you think of that tonight?
I think we had some lapses mentally on the defensive end as well tonight. We got two more opportunities to close out the season strong. So that's what we're looking forward to. And these next two games, that's what we really have to tighten up on.
Kevin, was it something you guys were doing defensively that allowed Kentucky to shoot so well? Because the first time after you held them 10%, or were they just kind of on fire tonight?
I thought they really set the tone of the game, honestly. And unfortunately, we couldn't make as many plays as they did down the stretch, and it opened up pretty big for them. But credit to those guys; they played well. Played well in their environment, home environment, shot the ball well, made the right plays, kept balls alive. So, got to give credit where it's due.
It seemed like Jonathan really struggled, especially in the first half. Was there anything Kentucky did specifically that forced him to struggle?
I just think they gave a big set of tone. They played hard, they played aggressively. They used their athleticism to make him make plays. And that was it. They made him defend, they made him play on offense, they made him work on offense. They made him work to block them out. So just a lot of different things with their energy and their movement. Again, just PJ and Jared sticks out in my mind just with that movement, that relentless effort. So I thought both of those guys played great games.
Obviously, you don't want to lose 3 straight. Was there something you can learn from this, take away from this going into Tuesday's matchup with Vanderbilt?
I think you learn from all games, and I think what we liked more than anything tonight was a level of toughness. So I think in that department, they won the battle on the toughness. They set a tone, and they made shots. So that helps, but I just think from a toughness standpoint, they set a tone, and we can never match the toughness level.
Conzo, on that final defense possession in the first half where guys Savannah were both in the backcourt, was that how you wanted them to defend that there? Because it seemed like you guys were in a zone.
I didn't want them to hit a 3, we wanted to run at the ball to force them to make another play, but they made it 3, so I didn't want the 3, but the energy and action wanted that, yeah.
Jordan, over here, especially the last couple games, especially with you and Cassius, playing so many minutes this season, is fatigue a factor at all or not?
It shouldn't be. So it shouldn't be for us. We've worked all summer to get our condition to the best place possible, and we have the strength coaches to help us with that. So I can't say it's ever been an issue for us. We're in pretty good shape.
So Jared Vanderbilt had 15 rebounds tonight. How often have you seen a guy be that relentless on the boards, and what difference can that make for a team to have somebody like that?
I think it's safe to say I haven't seen a offensive rebound like that all season. To be specific, I have to go back and check, but I don't think I've seen a guy that attacks the glass. And he's the guy, again, they have talent, so it's without question. But he's the guy I remember, even though he had 4 fouls, he might have fouled out when he played at all plays, but he's the guy I remember after the game, but just the way he attacked. Again, he was getting back in the groove of things, so I can only imagine the level of play he'd been here all season, he played every game. But with that size, that athleticism, he makes it hard.
Jordan. you guys have been up and down this year. Obviously, you've come back from losing before the season. I guess from your point of view, what do you guys need to do to turn this around with these final 3 games?
I think it's pretty clear. We got to pick ourselves back up defensively. Gave up 88 points tonight. Gave up 90 points our last game. So we got to pick things up defensively and get back to how we normally defend. And it starts with the captains of the team, myself, KP, Cash. So we'll get back to work and we'll prepare for Vanderbilt.
Conzo, is there a next step for Michael Porter Jr.? Obviously, he took some shots in pregame, but didn't go through layup line, stuff like that. Is there a next step for him?
I think practice, because he was a part of one practice, and we're only going about 45 minutes, so we're not doing a lot from a contact standpoint. And he was a part of shoot-around today. He was in the layup lines. And he'll practice tomorrow at the level we practice at. There won't be a lot. So just really wanted to make sure he's healthy from the standpoint of being able to take contact, the bumping, the banging, and jumping, and going through things. So he do a little extra workouts outside of what the team does, because we don't do a lot as a team right now. And then we'll just kind of go from there. But I don't have a timeline. The most important thing is he's healthy and he's able to play in games. I think in his case he wants to play, and I think that's a good thing about it. But we just have to make sure that he's ready to go from my standpoint, the doctor, the trainer, and watching him through practice and live game. Got to try to put him in some live game situations.
Thanks, everybody.